Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I hope you're safe and well, no matter where in the world you're seeing this from. I'm Sharon Egolinsky, CEO of SR Evolve, strategic advisor and turnaround counselor to the C-suite. In this week's few minutes with you, I'd like to focus on the advantages of succeeding with discomfort and just how critical it is for businesses, regardless of their size or industry, to be surrounded and led by professionals who, as I discussed in my last post, are comfortable being uncomfortable. Understood, we are in particularly challenging times and there are no clear answers, but I'd offer there never really are. And while many of the companies I advise spend time cultivating leadership through different methods, increased responsibilities, hypothetical training scenarios, mentoring, all very important, there's always a safety net. And that's great to have a colleague or a mentor or a supervisor help bail you out of a situation that you might have gotten into while you're flexing your business muscle. There's absolutely nothing wrong with using this method to cultivate leadership. With that said, there's certainly a significant difference in the hypothetical and the issues and consequences presented under real-life scenarios with real-life stresses and real-life challenges, right now challenges. So let's use this chaotic time during the pandemic to not only mitigate the risks and alter the direction of our corporate strategies, but to also observe and maybe even more importantly, identify, support, and push forward those business lines and leaders who are unrattled under stressful conditions. Composure is everything. Often I hear leaders discuss planning and being ready for scenarios under which conditions will normalize, getting ready for when things return back to the way they used to be. That's a common statement you hear. At the same time, they continue to invest in those businesses which are doing really well right now. Of course, they want to support the thriving business areas. But I offer that these are no longer strategies in which we can put most or even all of our confidence in as we move forward into more frequent, uncharted economic and social times. We can observe just how important being able to lead while being uncomfortable during uncertain times center stage right now out of our administration through the work of the NIH and the CDC. As both the famous and brilliant Dr. Birx and Dr. Fauci have highlighted repeatedly over the past days, there is no sure thing in our business, health, or living conditions. And just like so many, it's human nature to want to collect certainty from conditions, from lessons learned, and from statistical modeling. Statistical models are just not a to-be-used-only tool. And while models are incredibly important and relied upon and informative, outcomes are only as good and as robust as the data we put in. It seems like many people are having a tough time understanding the uncertainty of that. And what I observe most incredible about these experts, and that can teach us all a lesson, is that there's comfort in working with the unknown, while at the same time leading us forward, being honest, being brazen, being bold, but at the same time consistently revisiting the data, consistently interpreting the outcomes for us. It's exactly the type of DNA we should be identifying in our businesses and supporting and pushing forward, as well as in our boardrooms, to lead us forward. Talk about different characteristics. These are the characteristics we need to be focused on. Being comfortable, being uncomfortable. And I'll leave you with this. Take time now to reach out to your legal departments or your legal advisors, your tax advisors, all the experts that you often go to transactionally, and include them in the conversations. They are devotedly working on keeping up on top of new legislation. So I'll leave you with, as things unfold, I'm happy to identify experts for you if you need them. So keep your eyes open, keep an open mind, and keep an eye out for opportunities. And I'll see you soon.